Well, hello everybody, and welcome to these messages channeled through from Spirit. It's a little bit chilly. As you know, I'm Linda from Australia, and I do live in sunny Queensland. However, we do get chilly days in winter, just chilly mornings that turn into magic days. And so it's just a little bit fresh this morning. I think overnight it was about 7 or 8 degrees or something. But we are very blessed. We have central heating and cooling in our home, so it's not as bad as I'm making out, really. It's just that I'm a little bit of a coward when it comes to cold weather, I have to be honest. I do love the heat, I love the sun, and so on. Hey, so everybody, welcome to these guided messages from Spirit. These are the ones that we bring out every 3 or 4 days to give you continued guidance on your journey here this time around on the Earth plane. And as you know, those who watch me regularly, and thank you for those who do. If you're new to our channel, you're very welcome. Thank you. I hope this gives you some guidance for your daily life. But we always start off with one card from one of my favorite decks. I discovered it only this year, the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. And the lady that owns the shop where I bought that from, the day that I bought it, she said, "I watch you on YouTube." I said, "Oh, really?" So that was a little bit of a thrill. Okay, so I'm going to ask Spirit for one card from this deck, and this message will be for all of us after we finish the reading. And the one that I did, the last one I did for everyone, the card that came out really was an amazing message for all of us. And yeah, it's just additional guidance, and these really do mean a great deal. So we'll see what they say. We'll see what Spirit's given us at the end. So we call this our little mystery card. Okay. Now I'm going to ask, please, if Spirit will open up this video, open up the messages that you'd like to bring through for everybody today. And we thank you for your guidance. And I just asked for 3 from this deck here. I just asked for 3. Just to start things rolling. See what Spirit wants to talk to us about. They're all over the place. I have to tidy them up. I tend to forget to do that sometimes. Well, we have the Lovers card. That's interesting. We also have the Temperance card, which is actually the video I did for the third that you may have watched on the 13th. That actually had the Temperance card as well, if I remember rightly. Yes, I think it did. Okay, so let's have a look and see. What is it that Spirit has? Oh, she wants me to take one more. Okay, thank you. Wants me to take the top. Okay, thank you. Okie dokie. Right. So we have 2 major arcanas. We have the Temperance card, which is balance, bringing back balance. It's about being patient. It's it is a need for balance and moderation in anything and everything that we're going through at the moment. It also talks about being cooperative and maybe the need to wait for the right time. This is wait for that perfect time. Um, and I'm feeling that some of you feel that you're sick of waiting. I've waited, I've waited, I've waited, um, and nothing's happened. And so, and you're trying very hard to keep things in balance. You're trying very hard to wait for what it is you are waiting for. But I just feel I get frustration around this card for many of us. Now, I always resonate with these readings because they're also for me. Even though I am the messenger of a spirit, bring them through. They're still messages for me too. So for myself, I resonate with this very much. So I am waiting for something, and it's a bit late, and it has taken time to come through. Some of you may be in the same boat where you've put all this effort in, all this energy, and you're just waiting. For some of you, I'm feeling that it could be paperwork. My guide is saying that there's one of you out there, you're waiting for some sort of paperwork, for some agreement, or waiting for things to be put together. waiting for things to be getting this feeling of, I feel like you put things together and make one thing, like a book or something like that. You put all the papers together and you come out with a document, a documentation. This is what I feel. And um, so let's see what else Spirit wants to say about this card, because we've also got the Knight of Wands here. This is about an event that needs immediate action. So this is making sense here. So look, this what you've been waiting for. Obviously it's going to come quickly, and this Spirit is saying to you, once it happens, once you get this, once this whatever it is falls into place, you need to realize that you need to act. Time will be of the efforts. Time will be of the essence. And then, act, but at the same time, he's also saying, yes, take action. But in other words, what he's showing me, he's saying, well, if you get a document, if you're waiting for something and they ring you and they say it's ready for you, he's saying, well, you go and pick it up. You don't wait 2 or 3 days. You go and pick it up straight away to give you time to go through it and look through it and go through it carefully so that you're happy with it before you sign. Okay, that's what this is about. The Knight of Wands is also very much. It's about wands. Their knights are always on horseback, aren't they? And so horses are movement. They're getting things moving. They're galloping towards or not moving in some cases. But this knight, he's ready. He's very assertive. But sometimes he can go in like a bull in the china shop instead of the horse. So this is not a time to jump into something. This is a time to take action, yes, but then go through it all. Make sure that you're making the right move and that you're going in the right direction, and then full steam ahead. Okay. So we have the Lovers. The Lovers is not just about relationships, because the Lovers can be a decision. Two people trying to decide on something. It can also be the two people in the Lovers card in the tarot deck, which I'll use soon. Can also be a reflection of ourselves, how we see ourselves. But what I'm seeing here is I'm feeling very much, because I've got the Temperance card here, which is weighing things up. I feel that some of you out there are very much uncertain about a decision. You're weighing something up. And I'm feeling that for some of you, this could be a health issue. You're wondering whether or not you should go down a certain path, you know. Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I get a second opinion? And if it's a medical situation. And my guide is saying, by all means, do so, especially if you intuitively are uncertain about this action when it comes to your health. If you're uncertain, then don't be afraid to, get a second opinion. For example, if you've gone to your doctor and he's recommended you to a specialist, and you go and see that specialist, but you're still not 100%. What you can do, you just get in touch with your doctor again and say, look, I'd like a second opinion. Is there somebody else that you can recommend that can also give me some feedback on this? Okay, it's very important. But it is also about weighing things up, carefully weighing things up. It could be a relationship where it could be, you could have been waiting for papers in relation to a relationship. I mean, there are many things that go on in life. You could be waiting for divorce papers. You could be waiting for a contract on a house. You could be waiting to hear about a job. You're waiting for this. And when that event or that thing happens, you need to act on it. Then you need to make sure that you look into it, because I've got two cards with time. This is wait for perfect time, and this is time is of the essence. So we've got very much timing at the moment, making sure this is the right time. And this is also about carefully weighing your decisions. So we don't want you to rush at the moment in what's going on. we don't want you to rush into anything, especially if it's got anything to do with your health. You know, if you're not comfortable with some suggestions, if you're not sure about something, then rather than just be bullied into it or be talked into it, look into it and don't go ahead if it's not feeling right. You get a second opinion or you talk to your medical practitioner and let him guide you. Of course, we've also got the Two of Cups. So again, you know, the Two of Cups it is a you know it is about relationships. Um, you know, cups are our emotions. Cups are how we're feeling. It's all about our heart and so on. This can be the Two of Cups can very much be the resolution of some form of a conflict. So this could be where maybe you're looking for advice on something, you're not rushing in, and now you make, you know, you get a positive resolution to what it is that's bothering you. And so by all means, listen to Spirit when he says to you, you know, things, you know, think things through carefully, you know, weigh things up before you actually jump in, carefully weigh your decisions. Um, it can be, you know, it is a happy relationship. It's also about forgiveness. The cups are our emotions. This could be a time for forgiveness, for forgiving yourself, forgiving others. You know, coming to peace with something, coming to terms with something, um, accepting a situation even though it's difficult. But there is a resolution here. There's a positive resolution going on here. And that's a good sign. So that's a good thing. So expect this and also work towards it. If there is an opportunity for to resolve something right now in the next today or the next few days, by all means take action because this is sitting next to this relationship. This is carefully weighing your decisions and so on, and also health. And so if there's an opportunity to resolve things here, go ahead and do that for your peace of mind, for your happiness and joy and so on, and for everybody involved. Okay. Now we're going to ask Spirit, we're going to just ask for, this is our tarot deck, and we're just going to ask, please, for a little bit more of what they'd like to say to us at the moment, what's going on in our life at the moment. And as you know, everybody, I bring these messages to you every 4 or 5 days from Spirit, so we do it regularly, just to continuously guide you on your journey. So let's just see what else that she'd like to bring out for us. What else would you like to say, please? Thank you. Okie dokie. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, wowee. Wowee. We've got Pentacles galore here. All big opportunities coming our way. Oh my goodness. And we've got to double up on the couple, the lovers. Ooh, okay. Well, the Two of Cups, right? Yeah, the Two of Cups, I beg your pardon. It's not the lovers, it's the two. So we've got to double up. Okay. Oh, so this is wonderful. So this is very much about a relationship. The This is about making a decision. This is about talking things over. This is coming to a conclusion. It is love. It's very much love as well. So some of you, you could be, you know, you could be weighing things up. You could be deciding which way you want to go with your relationship. It could be health as well. Um, you know, you could be when we look at the Temperance card, you know, this is she's been very patient. The Temperance card, she's been very patient. She's been waiting for the right time. This could be a timing thing to do with your relationship too, and sorting things out. And if you know if there is paperwork here, you've been there's paperwork involved. I feel there is. There could be a need here for some moderation. There could be a need for compromise. There could be a need for, you know, bringing back balance and cooperating and compromising in all areas of what you're going through at the moment in this relationship. Okay. So look what we have here. Gee, we have money, nothing but money and love here. So, so this is rather interesting, isn't it? So, um, and of course, this is I've done this video. This is June. So this is for the month of June. As I say, even though the first one I that you may have, let's see, this will probably come out on the 18th, 17th or 18th of June, when this one's going to be released. And so, look what we've got here. Now, this again is all about bringing things back into balance. So we've got balance here, and look at the scales. He's already brought things back into balance. You see that? But in here, she's trying very hard to bring things back into balance. But now that it's happened, things are now coming back into balance. And so, even if you're trying to do that now, it looks to me like very soon, even in the next 48 hours or 2 or 3 days, you are going to bring things back into balance. And this is now finding balance when it comes to your finances. This is also very much, again, we're talking about compromise and cooperation. And so, this could, you're being asked to wait for perfect timing. This can be a situation where when we look at him, see how he's giving some of the coins to one and the others sort of waiting. So what this is about um, bringing balance back into, I can't help but feel this is a relationship. I just get the spirits saying to me, there's a need to bring back balance in a relationship, or this could be a father or a mother giving to one and not the other. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I'm feeling. So somebody out there is watching, because I've got the family card next to it. Yeah, I've got the family card next to it. This is making a fair and just decision. A fair and just decision. Um, and my guide is saying, not allowing one to get more than the other. So I know this is a general reading, but there are people out there watching this that will be resonating with this. And so make it a fair and just decision when it comes to the giving of. And we have we have big celebration here. This is a beautiful card. This is a big celebration. This is happiness. This is joy. And there seems to be a lot of finances involved in that. And then, we have the eight. And look at him, he's working like crazy. This is the apprentice, this is the worker, this is the guy studying, learning. He's already, he's accomplished a couple, he's built a couple of these coins. And now he's working on this third one. And he's still got a way to go. He's still got a way to go. So for those of you who are studying, who are, you're working on a career, you're doing a 3 or 4 or 5 year apprenticeship or something like that, just keep going, just keep it up, because look, the outcome is such a wonderful lifestyle. You've got the sun, so just keep working on it. Don't give up, even if it's a little bit difficult at times, because I can see that at times it is a little bit difficult. At times you feel a bit off balance. Sometimes you think, oh gosh, I don't know whether I should stick with this or whether I should do this. And Spirit is saying, no, you stick with it. You stick with it. And this is bringing balance back into that situation of your finances. And so have that time out for yourself too. Working 7 days a week is not the answer to a happy life. So if you are working really, really, really hard, make sure that you bring balance back into your life and have those days where you have a bit of fun and you connect with your family and loved ones, and get together and enjoy, having a barbecue or having a swim in the pool or going to the beach or whatever, because you've got the sun. The sun is a wonderful outcome. This is about wonderful ideas. This is about accomplishment, things growing. When we plant the seeds, we need the sun for it to grow, the rain and the sun, don't we? Putting in the putting in the effort all the time. So keep up that hard work. Keep putting in that effort of where you're trying to go in life at the moment, regardless of where it is or what it's about. Just keep up that that hard work and don't give up. Look at the eights. Golly. This could be now. This is very often the hand from the universe. This is very often the universe stepping in and giving us what we're wanting. This is very often the universe answering our prayers. This is where the universe is okay. We've stepped in and now we want to help you to be happy and we're going to help you to get where you want to go. This is opportunity. This is big opportunities coming your way. This could be an offer of some kind. Because these are the opportunities that all of this hard work is going to lead to. Putting in the effort now is going to give you big, big chances of anything that you're really wishing for. This is wishes coming true, and this is what's coming. This is around you now. No, we've got to look at long term as well. This is long term as well. What you're doing now, you keep working at it, you keep building on it, you keep believing in yourself, knowing that you can do this. Just know that at the end of the day, it's worth it. It's worth it to put in that effort. It's worth it to create this wonderful career and lifestyle and so on. It will pay off in the end. This can also be an offer of love. It can be an offer of love. It's beautiful. It really is lovely. And so, it could be that you're going to, walk away from a difficult situation into something much happier, and that could be a new love life. You could be moving away from a difficult time, and now you're moving on, and you're going to much calmer seas and a much more um, a happier relationship. This could be a brand new relationship here, and you could be moving even over water to a happier time. And Spirit's saying, well, don't be scared. Look at him. He's ready to take that leap of faith. If you feel it's time to take this leap of faith, if you feel this is time now for you to move towards your happiness, away from it's no longer what you want, this could be the time to do it. Okay. And this could also be with your career and, this wonderful message about your apprenticeship or you're working on something, studying and building your abundance. This could also be you moving away from the difficulties of that into much calmer seas and to a whole new beginning and a fresh start. So some of you are on the verge of doing that too. It can also be a whole new relationship. This can be a beautiful relationship where you've been working really, really hard together. You're happy. You've accomplished a great deal. You've both been working hard to get to where you want to go. You want to build a house or buy a house or move in together. This is the time to take that leap of faith and not be afraid to do that because, we do have the lovers amongst this story and taking this leap of faith. And we do have the Ace of Cups, which is an offer of love. So if it feels right, if it's new and it feels right, don't be frightened to go out for a coffee or go out for a meal and get to know them and take your time and don't rush in. Just take your time and who knows, you could find the man of your or girl of your dreams. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Wouldn't that be lovely? Okay, so this is my private oracle deck, everybody, that I always ask my guide to give me a few messages for you. And what I'd like you to do is these messages will talk to you. This is the sort of deck this is. So please give me some comments. What is it you see in some of these cards that Spirit will choose for us? Okay, so we have the challenges, disruptions, delays. So do you have to drive through this every morning to work? Oh, golly. Okay, so we've got be patient. Okay, don't rush in. It will take time. The challenges that are around you, be patient. But at the same time, you go for it. Don't be scared. Be patient. And then when it's the right time, wait for perfect time. When it's the right time, you go for it. When the challenges are behind you, when the challenges are behind you, when you know you've been patient, be patient. When the challenges are gone, it's time. You know you can move forward. You do it. Your spirit is saying you can do this. You go for it. Time to move on when it feels right or when the door opens. Even though look, some of you, this is not easy. Some of you, there's a bit of emotional stuff going on here. So it's not always easy, is it? And we do have family around that. And this is about your stability, your finances, your in life. And I know that there's somebody out there who's very stressed. They're feeling very stressed. They're looking back. They're reflecting. But these difficult times, they're coming to an end. Even though you're going through some sort of loss, even though you're getting yourself all stressed out and you're worrying and you're reflecting and looking back, Spirit's saying, don't worry, look, you're going to win the race. You're going to come out on top. You're going to win. Don't worry, everything is going to be okay. Don't allow yourself to get overstressed. Don't allow yourself to get to, don't allow your heart to get broken. Don't allow yourself to get too down, because Spirit is here saying you can do this. You be patient. It will take time. Whatever needs to be healed, whatever challenges you're going through at the moment, be it your health, be it anything and everything that you're going through, your job, whatever, be patient. Everything takes time. It is about time. And yes, you can you go for it. And yes, it will be a little bit painful, especially if you've got to if you've got to leave a job that you've been doing for years, but the boss is a lousy person and it's toxic. It's hard, and yes, it's difficult, and it's heartache. It's a heartache when you have to walk away from something because it hasn't benefited you. But there's a happy ending to this, and I know that some of you are reflecting on the past. Some of you are feeling worried or feeling bad about things. But when I see the opportunity card here, take the full. This is this taking this leap of faith, moving away from moving away from these difficulties, moving away from the challenges into much calmer seas. And you can do this. Spirit saying you can do this. You go for it. Be patient, because yes, you've got to make sure it's the right time. You've got to make sure that it is the right time, but it's around the corner. My guide is saying you're getting these messages today, but these opportunities are going to be surrounding you very soon. And you might need to think outside the box. You might need to think differently about some things. Some of you, there are some there's some news coming in. There is some news coming in. Some important communication. So this can be a text message or an email or a phone call. It is communication. It's important news. And what it's going to lead to, again, is this fair and just decision. This is all about weighing up, finding balance, weighing something up. So you may need to weigh things up. And of course, we've got the temperance card, which is the very first one. So at the moment, there is a need for you to make sure that you do weigh everything up. This is also about making a fair and just decision. This is about deciding that I'm going to move on. I'm going to, I'm going to leave all this tough stuff behind me, and I'm just going to, I'm going to make the right choice for me. And this is a good card. It's about, I know you're going to be weighing things up and trying to find balance, but it's also about making a fair and just decision for what's right for you. And what will follow is this, and this is the butterfly: change, transitions, transformations. In this deck, my guide and I use this for a 3 to 5 month period. So over the next 3 to 5 months, everyone, you're going to be making some very big changes. And this is the butterfly coming out of the cocoon. This is you changing. This is you making positive change within yourself. Some of you, you might change your hair. You might get a new hairstyle. Some of you might decide to lose some weight, go on a diet or something like that, and change your clothes and everything. Some of you may also move away to a different job, a different place, and make some big change. And those of you who take this leap of faith around love, this is going to bring in some wonderful happiness. And you will change because you'll be full of love, unconditional love, which will be beautiful. So it's an interesting, there's some interesting messages here for us today. Lots of success around money, making sure that we weigh things up. There's a celebration around the home. We got the Sun card, and that is sitting next to the Lovers as well. So some of you, you and your partner are going to be making a big celebration, and this could also have something to do with moving into a home or selling a home, moving into a home, going to a different place, and making big changes, moving on to a much calmer area, a much quieter area, or a happier area. Don't be scared to take the leap of faith. It'll all pay off in the end. Okay, now let's see what this beautiful message is from Spirit. So, no, it's not a gin and tonic, everyone. I don't drink, it's water. And so, oh, the goddess of oneness, everyone. She's given us the goddess of oneness. Beautiful message. So let's have a look and see what this is saying to us. The goddess of oneness. Let's see what number it's on. I'll search for them whilst we go to the front. Let's see what page it's on. Let's have a look. Here. There's the list. I'm having trouble finding it today. Don't know why. Here we are. The goddess of oneness is on page 51. Lovely. Thank you. Let's have a look. What is the spirit saying to us? Why has she chosen this card for us today, everyone? And look, she's like the tree of life, isn't it? It's like the tree of life when you think about it. And so this is the message for us all today. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you this very moment. Ah, remember that love is not restricted by time or space, and you are forever connected spiritually to those you love and care for. It is understandable that you may be saddened because you are physically apart from someone you dearly love. Alternatively, you may be saddened by a loved one's recent passing from the earth plane. Through this, and that can also be your animals, don't forget. Through this card, they are making their presence felt. They have not left you and will never leave you. They are forever with you in spirit. The bonds of love can never be broken. Feel and acknowledge their presence, for they are with you in spirit right now. And everybody remember, when we pass over, when we do pass over, excuse me, we don't die, of course. Our vessel is our physical, our body, but it's the spirit that lives within us. That soul goes back up to where we came from, okay, to that other place, and whatever you call it. Because I was brought up to call it heaven, and it's another dimension. It is another dimension, and we don't die. We just go back to spirit for healing and to recover from the journey that we've just left in some cases, especially if we passed over from, nasty stuff like cancer or, things that we've been ill for a long time. We're taken by the angels when we arrive to the place of healing, and they look after us and help to heal our soul. But, that soul is still open to, we're still in touch with those it's left behind. And some people say to me, my mum died, but I've never felt her presence since she passed, and we were so close. And my guides always, most of the time say, well, because you're grieving so deeply, because of your grief, here, it's hard sometimes to pick up intuitively those around us because of the grief energy. And we have to grieve. And we all have to grieve our own way. But if you want to connect to somebody who's passed and you're concerned that you haven't heard from them, ask for a sign. And you can say, look, um, can you show me a sign? Can you show me, can you use the clock? Can you use registration numbers? And ask them to give you a sign? Can you can you send me your scent? Because when I visit my family after passing, they're going to know me when they smell my beautiful perfume because I've worn the same perfume for over 40 years. I don't use any other perfume. And one of my grandchildren says, "Oh, Nana's smell." When she cuddles me, she says, "Oh, Nana's smell." She calls it Nana's smell. So I'll probably, when I visit them, I'll probably make sure that they can smell that perfume so that they know it's me because, I used to smell my grandfather with this pipe. So when we lose somebody, the grief is difficult, and the grief can sometimes block us from the energy of spirit. And also, you've got to realize something. If you've lost somebody who was gravely ill for a long time, had dementia or something like that, it takes a while for their soul to heal. It does take a while. And it takes a lot of energy for them to raise their vibration to come to you. So you've got to be patient. Eventually you will get a response. So please don't think they're not there. Please don't think they don't love you or care for you. They're probably just being healed and helped by the angels so that they can communicate with you sometime in the future. So I hope this reading has resonated with you in some way. Please let me know. I love to hear from you. I'll always comment, respond to your comments. If you give us a tick, it helps the channel. If you would like to subscribe, that would be wonderful. If you don't want to subscribe, look, darlings, I'm just so happy to have you here. These are guided messages from the spirit realm. And this is what we do. And we give you our love and we thank you for supporting our channel in all ways. And so I'll probably see you again in another 4 or 5 days with another channel message for you. In the meantime, please look after yourself. Take care. And I look forward to catching up with you again soon. Bye bye for now.